not a national holiday, in between Memorial Day and the 4th of July, which are holidays. But Flag Day, you should know, came into being like so many other things in this great nation. It came into being because a citizen desired that the flag be recognized and worked tirelessly for that recognition of the flag. Eventually, he convinced the local school board to host a patriotic program in the local schools where children had little flags and people gave speeches and they sang patriotic songs, much like we did this morning. And I really love the patriotic songs. I was raised as a kid singing those, and I certainly hope that school districts throughout this country are still singing those songs so as children can commit them to memory. But the observance of Flag Day spread. In fact, it even became a holiday in Montour County in Pennsylvania. And eventually, governors were holding Flag Days in their states. And so in 1916, President Woodrow Wilson signed a proclamation recognizing the 14th day of June as Flag Day. And in the United States, we continued to honor that proclamation until 1949. And in 1949, President Harry Truman signed legislation making the 14th day of June officially Flag Day in the United States. In 1966, the Congress passed legislation that requested that the President issue annually a proclamation designating the week in which June 14th falls as National Flag Week. So, how do we honor the flag? There's a booklet that's available to you this morning that covers all the ways you're supposed to display the flag and the courtesies and the protocols which you're supposed to follow, such as proudly flying your flag on national holidays, offering the proper courtesies to our colors when they pass by, standing up when it passes by, stand up during the playing of the national anthem, and place your hand over your heart when reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And it's good to follow customs. But it seems to me that beyond customs, we should acknowledge, as Pastor said earlier, that we live in the greatest country on earth and have received great blessings as a people. In 1918, there was a contest held in the United States for someone to write an essay that could become the national creed. And Mr. Page won that essay contest, and it was penned and it was named the American's Creed. And I don't know if you've heard it lately, but I'm going to recite it this morning because it seems to me it does cover how we should honor our flag. As I read this creed, listen for the passages and phrases from great documents in our history. From the Declaration of Independence, the preamble to the Constitution, which I had an opportunity to write several times in 8th grade detention. They don't call it detention any longer, I'm not sure what the name of it is. The Lincoln's Gettysburg Address and Daniel Webster's reply to Robert Y. Hayne in the United States Senate in 1830. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy and a republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity for which American patriots sacrificed their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and defend it against all enemies. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how I think we should honor the flag and this nation. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.